Just hours after military action was approved, 4 British Tornado jets took off from their base in Cyprus to attack IS targets in Syria. Throughout Wednesday, British lawmakers held an impassioned 10-hour debate on extending the airstrikes into Syria.
We should answer the call from our allies. The action we propose is legal, it is necessary, and it is the right thing to do to keep our country safe.
Do we send in bombers, not totally aware of what all the consequences are going to be, or do we pause, not send them in, and instead put all of our efforts into bringing about a peaceful, humanitarian and just political settlement to the terrible situation faced by the people in Syria?
But the opposition shadow foreign secretary drew applause with his speech contradicting his own party leader.
Now, I share the concerns that have been expressed this evening about potential civilian casualties. However, unlike Daesh, none of us today act with the intent to harm civilians. Rather, we act to protect civilians from Daesh, who target innocent people.
Lawmakers voted 397 to 223 in favour of military action. The issue has divided both Parliament and the British public.
There's two sides to the current debate. One is that inaction has had its consequences, and therefore doing nothing may no longer simply be acceptable or feasible. The other issue is whether military action will make a difference, and I think that's where it gets contentious.
Prime Minister Cameron has justified the airstrikes as part of a wider strategy to drive back IS forces as moderate Syrian opposition fighters on the ground secure territory. Britain says there are 70,000 rebels ready to take on extremist groups.
There certainly might be 70,000 rebel forces on the ground, but whether they are reliable rebels, whether they are cohesive and capable of doing the job, I'm not so sure about that.
Demonstrators opposed to the airstrikes held protests in several cities. Britain has sent 8 further jets to its base in Cyprus as the bombing campaign intensifies. Henry Ridgwell for VOA News, London.